so let's just get into it. This is the bag for August, and it is a royal purple with some gold embellishments. First, I got a Michael Todd face mask, which I'm actually not going to be using in this video. Next, I got a Pacifica BB cream, a IPSY mascara, an Urban Decay lipstick, and an eyebrow pencil from Cella. So I'm starting with the fresh face, and I'm already moisturized and everything, and now I'm using the BB cream, and this is actually a really great product. It comes in only one shade, and it's supposed to fit your skin tone because it's pretty sheer, it's pretty light coverage, but I actually really like it, especially for the hot summer days that are in August. It's really light and you barely feel it. So I just dotted it all over my face, and now I'm blending it in with my brush. And if you're someone who's not like me and has great skin, this is actually a really, really good BB cream. Next, I'm using concealer, and I'm just going to put it on my trouble spots where it's a little red or if I have blemishes. And concealer is really good with this look just because the BB cream is pretty sheer, so if you do have like little nicks on your face, that's not the correct word, little just blemishes or anything on your face, concealer is perfect. Next, I'm using my Maybelline Dream Matte Powder, and this is my favorite powder, and I'm just using this to keep everything in place. And so I'm not shiny too, because you sweat a lot in the sun. Next, I'm using my favorite lip balm brand, Nivea, and this one is a Kiss of Milk and Honey, and you can like feel it moisturizing your lips. It's pretty great, and it tastes really good too. And now I'm using the eyebrow pencil, and I've actually never used an eyebrow pencil before, so you'll see me struggling a little bit with this. I've always been afraid of them just because, I don't know, I feel like you can really turn out with really like thick cartoonish eyebrows, and they're just a little hard to work with just for me, just because I don't have a lot of practice with them. But now I'm using a just angled brush that I usually use for my powder for eyebrows, and I'm just using that to blend out my eyebrows a little bit and help them out. And this color was really dark for me as well. Next, I'm using Primer Potion because you need primer for your eyeshadow, and I actually love this Primer Potion, and it's in Sin. I don't know why I can't talk right now, but you can actually use this just as an eyeshadow if you don't want to use powder eyeshadow, which I love. But yeah, I'm just putting that on both eyes, and I'm using that as a base. I like to pat it in first, and then I blend it out with my middle finger, and that's just something that works for me. And now I'm using my Naked palette, which is something I live by. I'm using Sin, which is the same color that primer was in, and I'm kind of just using it to set it, and also just like adding some shimmer, some extra shimmer. And now I'm using Baked, and I really like to mix matte eyeshadows over shimmery. I just think they like complement each other really well, and I think Baked is a great color for defining your eyelids in the crease. And with using a matte over a shimmery, or even using matte under a shimmery eyeshadow, it just helps it look like you're not trying too hard. It's not the correct phrase I'm really going for, but it just makes it not too overdone, you know? And now I'm just blending it out. And that's that. Next, I'm using this eyeliner from Maybelline, and it's a newer one, I believe. I actually don't like it that much. I wasn't impressed by it. The wand is really odd for me just because I'm used to felt tip or just like the thin brushes. So this one is the one that's like one side you can do a thicker line and the other you can do a thinner line, and it's in foam, I believe. And that was just hard for me to get used to, and I don't know if it was just my bottle, but my liquid in my bottle was really watery. It wasn't opaque at all, so I did I had to do about 2 coats of this. So yeah, not too impressed. But I mean, if you use this eyeliner and if it works for you, then go for it. And then I'm just curling my eyelashes, you know, the usual. And now I'm using lash primer, and I've said this before, but not everyone needs to use lash primer. My eyelashes are really stick straight and don't hold curl very well, so I like to use it. And now I'm using this PIXY mascara, and I'm so happy I got a PIXY product just because I've always seen them in stores like Target, and I've always wanted to try them because the packaging's really cute, and that's me messing up my tube. I don't know, it just kind of came out. But it's all good. Easily fixable. I look terrified. But yeah, this this mascara was really good. It actually helped my lashes look longer, which is great because they are really short, so. And now I'm using blush, and this is a Milani blush, and it is so beautiful in the packaging, and that's actually basically why I bought it, which is really bad. You shouldn't do that. But there's gold shimmer in it against this like berry color, and it actually worked out really well for the fall because it's really warm and it makes your cheeks look really glowy, and I think it's just a really good fall blush. And now I'm using Urban Decay lipstick, and I love using red lips. I think they're beautiful, but I've never really had one that's this vibrant or bright, so that's why I was a little afraid of it. And here's a tip: you always should blot when you use any lip product, and then I take my index finger and just do that, and that gets rid of any excess lipstick. And that's it. This is the final look. I tried to go along with the theme of glamour, but I didn't want to do my makeup too heavy just because, one, whenever I do that, I always think I put on too much and I look way too clowny, and also this is just like a nice casual, like more so everyday kind of glamour kind of look. I'm really actually happy with this look, and I really like all of the products this week. Like I said, I just didn't want to use the Michael Todd pumpkin mask just because I didn't really want to just film me, you know, like doing the mask and exfoliating it on my skin and stuff, just because I think you know how to do that. But if you want to see me do a review on this product, then I will definitely do that. Leave a comment below if you want to see that. Also, I just wanted to say that this is going to be my last video with this like plain white background sort of thing, because I am moving into my first I am moving into my first big girl apartment in about 5 days, in a few days, and I am so excited to be moving into my first apartment, and I'm living with 3 other girls who are my best friends up at school, and I just cannot wait because I haven't lived alone before, you know, other than dorms. But if you haven't been to college yet, let me just tell you, dorm life isn't really like living on your own. It's just like being in a little community. But yeah, so now I will be paying my rent and just doing adult things, and that's really scary, and I just don't know what to feel because I'm really excited but also really nervous. I'll let you know. If you have any suggestions for what you want to see next, leave a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you later.